love to write standalone characters in their own comic arcs, and I'm curious who they would be and what you would write if you had the time.
Well, if I knew what I would write, I would have written it. I'm not positive. Obviously, Willow has a journey to go through. As I mentioned, Deliria is near there. And, the Kennedy Riley book is going to be, I think, probably the most popular. There are a lot. It's hard. I'm sort of deeply in love with all of these characters, and I think to give them all solos. There are a few that I'd like to see really highlighted. Some of them are dead, but how often has that stopped me?
Hi, Josh. I was wondering, in the future of the Buffyverse, will there be stories that make Dawn a stronger character?
To make Dawn a stronger character? Well, I'm not going to turn her into a superhero. She is going to be going on her own life's journey and having her own identity and not just being little sister anymore, which is going to become increasingly problematic. I don't think of Dawn as a particularly weak character. I think we all know that she might have complained once or twice. I always felt that she had more reason to complain than almost any teenager I knew, but wanted to play more variations of her character than I got to. I don't think of her as weak, though. I think she's very much, in a way, Buffy's greatest support system right now. And you'll be seeing that to an extent in season 9. But also, she's somebody who's just moving on with her life, which is problematic for Buffy, because it's not so easy for her. So I don't know if you'll consider her to be strong or not. It's not an agenda in the way that it was like with Cordelia, where we wanted to do the same thing we did with Wesley, take somebody that you thought of as bumbling or superficial and build them up into somebody extraordinary. Dawn is, for me, a touchstone of the non-extraordinary. That's why she and Xander are together, because they feel more like me, dull, whiny.
Hi. First, I just want to say that you're my hero, and I hope that I can be like you when I grow up. And I'm just wondering, you've gotten to explore these universes and tell stories in different mediums. What's the difference, in crafting these stories in comics versus television?
The difference is not great. It's just really about rhythm. It's about how much you can give, because the comics come out, obviously, just once a month. And, if you're telling a story over more than one issue, then it breaks down into acts. But having 4 months to play one act instead of 1 hour is very different. And that's pretty much it. In terms of how they're structured, in terms of how much you need to put in the script, in terms of being sure